Good morning, Year 4. Here is your maths lesson for Thursday, the 19th of November. You have been doing brilliantly with the 6 times tables, but we are now moving on to our next multiplication table of the 9s. So today we are learning to build the 9 times table. Think about whether you already know your 9 times table, if you know the finger trick to work them out, and if not, we're going to build it and learn a different way of working it out. Okay, before we start building today, there are some 9 times table problems on the screen there for you. So 9 times table, tell me more about them. So starting with the dominoes or the tens frames at the top left-hand side, each one has 9 and there are 4 of them. So that question is asking you, what is 4 times 9? Maybe you know the answer, maybe you don't. If you're not quite sure, you could still write out your fact about it anyway. So 4 times 9 equals something, 9 times 4. So remember, you can swap those numbers around. And if you do work out the answer, being 36, maybe you can then do the division facts that are related. So 36 divided by 4 is 9, and 36 divided by 9 equals 4. Okay, so I've done the first one with you. Can you have a go at the other one? So having a look first of all at these Lego bricks over here. There's 9 circles in each. How many are there? Can you work out all 4 multiplication and division facts to go with them, or those fact families? Same with the ones down here. And then the fish. So you can pause the video at this point and have a go at those and jot those down in your exercise book. Off you go. Excellent, well done to those of you who had a go at those. Hopefully you were able to work out some of the answers. If not, don't worry, because today we are going to focus on building the 9 times table. So we had a go at this with our 6s in class, and I did recap it on our Tuesday video, but we're going to be using our different colours and remembering the if I know, then I know strategy. So I'm going to start with my red colour first of all, and 1 times 9 I know is 9, so I can pop that one on there already. So if I know, then I know that I can use my doubling technique. So if I know 1 times 9, then I can double it to work out my 2 times 9. So I can use my doubling. And again, it's just tricky to write on here, but hopefully yours will be a lot neater when you're writing with your pencils in your books. So I can use my if I know 1 times 9, then I know 2 times 9 because I double my answers. So double 9 is 18. So I can pop my 18 on here. And again, I'm going to use that same strand. If I know 2 times 9, then I know 4 times 9 because I can double these numbers over here and double my answers. So I'm going to double 8, which is 16. And I've got my 1 carried over. Double 10 would be 20, and add my next one on would be 36. So I'm not going to make a mistake today like I did the other day. 1, 2, over to 4, being 36. Finally, that last phrase, if I know 4 times 9, then I know 8 times 9, because I am still doubling my answers. So double 6 is 12, double 30 would be 60, and then I've got my 1 to add on, 72. So I'm going to go all the way over to my 8s and pop my 72 in there. Well done if you're keeping up so far. Let's change colour. So I'm going to go to my green, and I'm going to start with another easy table, which will be 10 times 9. Again, we find the 10 times table quite easy. Multiplying by 10, we're moving 1 place value, popping our space saver 0 in once we've got there. We don't just add our 0, remember. So 10 times 9, I know that one is 90. So I can pop my 90 on here without too much of a worry. Then, if I know 10 times 9, then I know 5 times 9. And it's because, so what have I done to 10 to get to 5? What would I have to do for my 90? And that's right, I'm using my halving technique. And again, I apologize for my writing at the side. So I'm halving it. So half of 90, I know, is 45. So I can go to my 5 times a day, and this is where I made my mistake the other day. 5 times 9 is my 45, and that's gone in my green. Okay, I'm going to move my slide down so I've got a little bit more room. And I'm going to use a blue colour this time. So if I know 1 times 9 and I know 2 times 9, I'm going to try and work out what 3 times 9 is. Can you remember how we work out 3 times using the facts that we have before? Well done if you've remembered. So if I know 1 times 9 is 9 and 2 times 9 is 18, I can add those numbers up. So I can add my 9 and my 18 together, which will give me my 3 times 9. So 9 add 8 is 17. 1 add nothing, add my 1 is 27. And I can pop my 27 on my 3 times there. And then I can use the same thing. If I know 3 times 9, I'm going to be able to work out 6 times 9 quite easily. And I wonder if you can tell me what I've done from my 3 to get to my 6. That's right, I've doubled my answer, so I need to double my answer over here. 3 doubled is 6, 27 doubled. So 7 add 7, or 7 times 2 would be my 14. And I pop my 1 over. Double 20 is 40, and add 1 more would be my 54. So on my 6 times table over here, I would have 54. Okay, I'm going to have to use this space over here, but there's 1 more I can double. So if I knew that 6 times 9 was 54, then I can do 1 more jump of doubling. I can double 6 to make 12, and I can now double 54. Okay, so double 4 is 8, and double 50 would be 100. So I've got my answer of 108, and I can pop this over at the side on 108. And remember, just on these ones, what I have used, if I know, then I know, it was my doubling skill. Always worth writing down which ones are which, because then you remember and you know which facts you've used. Okay, I'm going to move on to a different colour. I'm going to do my pesky numbers now. Before I do my 7, 9 and 11, which I call the pesky numbers, I can go straight down to my 0. Now remember from last time, and I'm going to pop it up here, 0 times a number is always going to be 0, because it's asking for no groups of them, no groups of 9. So no groups of 9 is going to be my 0. Okay, my other ones, my 7, my 9 and my 11. So lots of us from the other day, and you sent me messages saying that 11's quite easy. We could start with 11. So if I know 9, or sorry, I'm going to do that the other way. If I know 10 times 9 is 90, then I can work out 11 times 9 quite simply by adding another 9, 1 more group of 9 on the end. So 90 add 9, 99. And I can add that one on, and this is in my purple colour. From there, so I added this one, so I'll pop my add word at the side. Hopefully you can read that. I can then do the same thing from 10 times 9 to get my 9 times 9. So 10 times 9 again was my 90. And I'm going to subtract 1 lot of 9 this time. And when I subtract 1 lot of 9, it's going to give me my 9 times 9. Okay, 90 take away 0, take away 9, I can't do. I'm going to have to exchange and borrow from next door. 10 take away 9 is 1. 8 take away nothing is my 8. So I can pop my 81 back on here. Last pesky number, and I'm going to have to try and squeeze it in this gap up here. We've got 7 times 9. So you could either do 6 times 9, which as we go down, we worked that out in blue was 54. We could add 1 more group of 9 on, or if you wanted, you could do your 8 times 9 and subtract 1. I'm going to add 1 because I chose the 6. This will give me my 7 times 9. Okay, 4 add 9 is 13. I'm going to make sure I pop that one below. 5 add 1 is 6. 63. Okay, just going to give you a moment and maybe pause your video here to have a look at all of those strategies. Have a look at the different colours I've used and the if I know, then I know, because. That bit there is really important because I haven't just coloured in the numbers, I've shown how I've worked them out and I've shown with my writing and with the numbers. That's going to be important because today you will be doing this yourselves and hopefully you won't have to do it with this screen in front of you. Okay. Move on for now. How can I work out the missing boxes? If I know, then I also know. So I've used different colours, so you can't just copy the colours this time. But in my black colours, I've got my 9, my 18. Oh, but there's some blank boxes. Now, if I remember my doubling, I started with 1, then I doubled to 2, and I doubled again for my 4. So this I know would be in my black colour. So let's have a think what double 18 would be. 8 add 8 is 16, carry my 1, 10 add 10 or 10 doubled is 20, so it would be 36, and that's why I put it in the black colour. Have a think about which other one would go in the black colour that I can double from 4. Yeah, excellent, well done if you've worked out. It was 8, so we're going to double again. Double 6 is 12, I'm going to pop my 2, and then double 30 is 60, but I've got 1 here for my 70. Fantastic. Okay, so I've done my first lot of doubling for my 1, 2, 4, and 8. Then when we originally did it, I did my 10 and halved it to 5, but both of those answers are there, which is good. I wonder which ones we could do next. There's one other set of doubling. So if I start on 3, that's in purple, I'm going to need to change to my purple pen. And we did 3, doubled to 6. That's right. And then we doubled to 12. Okay, so I need to double 54 to get to 12 times 9. So double my 4 gives me 8. Double my 50 would give me my 100. So 108, and make sure it's in that purple colour so we can see that we've jumped in that doubling strategy. Okay, then I've got 2 pesky answers, and I can see that my pesky 0 over here that doesn't have something else is in blue. So I'm going to pop my answers in blue. How did I work out 11 times and how did I work out 7 times? That's right, you can add 1 more from here. So I'm going to do my 90 add 9, which I know is 99. Ooh, and I could add 9 from here, or I could subtract 9 from here, whichever you find easiest. So I know that answer is going to be 63. And a huge well done if you remembered those in your blue pen as well, or that same pesky numbered colour. Okay, what do you notice about these? Hopefully you'll notice the exact same in there. So I'm going to move straight on to my Emmett. Emmett thinks he's counting in steps of 9 today. 0, 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59. Can you explain why he is incorrect? Maybe pause the video at this point, have a think about his numbers not quite seeming like they're in the 9 times table. Excellent, well done. So if you came up with an answer like he's added 10 each time, he added 9 and then has added 10, so the 9 is in the ones column every time, an answer like that is perfect. It's all about him not adding in 9s because our numbers haven't changed. We haven't added on 9s each time. I haven't been able to double this first answer to get to my second answer. And for the fourth, etc., he's added 10 and he's just kept the 9 in the ones column. Okay, always, sometimes, never true. This is our last one before your activity today. The sum of the digits of multiples of 9 is 9. The sum of the digits of multiples of 9 is 9. Okay, sum of the digits. So sum we know means adding, and the digits of multiples of 9. So I know that 1 times 9 is 9. So I've got nothing add 9, I know. My next multiplication would be 2 times 9. Hopefully you're shouting out the answer 18 at me. So that's my multiple of 9. And oh, if we add 1 and 8 together, and we forget their place value for the moment because we're doing the sum of those different digits, 1 add 8 is 9. I'm going to do one more with you. 3 times 9, I know, is 27. Oh, and if I add my 2 and my 7 together, it's given me 9 as well. I wonder if that works for all of them. At the moment, it seems always true, but I wonder if it works for all of them. So we know it's not going to be never at the moment. Can you have a go at using your multiples of 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, and can you add them all down and see if the sum of the digits is always a multiple of 9 or only sometimes? Excellent. Okay, final task for today then. Your turn, your activity. Your task today is to build your own 9 times table using those different colours. That's to show the order and that's to show how you worked them. And I know both classes had a go very quickly when we did this for the 6 times table, but this is your chance to have a go again. So the do it is just to write the numbers in the different colours. But the go deep and the go deeper all tie in with it. And that's why I said it was really important that we use those fact groups and matching colours. So when I did it and I modelled it for you a few screens ago, I didn't just put the colours along. I was explaining my process the whole time. I was writing 1 times 6 and then 2 times 6 and showing that I was doubling. And that combines our go deep and go deeper today. Because the go deep is asking you to write out your facts. So you did 1 times 6, then 2 times 6, then 4 times 6, and then 8 times 6. And again, we did it for 6s the other day. Yours will be with 9s today. And then you'll go deeper. Please add how you know section. So include your strategies. And this is simply that bracket around the outsides to show the word doubling. So before I set you off, I'm going to go back to mine. This is kind of what yours should look like. So your go deep and go deeper is all the working all the way around the outside. The do it activity is simply the numbers in the correct colours, but you kind of do all of these together today. You don't just do the go deep and the numbers and then go back and do your workings. You might as well do it all in one go and show me your workings as you go. It should look just like this when you have a go, hopefully a little bit neater because you're not writing on the computer. But I really do want to see all of the workings around the outside, the words doubling, the words halving, the words adding or subtracting, and all of those tables as well. I wish you lots of luck today. Off you go. Fantastic. Well done if you've had a go at that. I can't wait to see some of your photo evidence. Finally, then I'm just going to ask you today how you felt your learning was. So how did you feel about building the 9 times table? We haven't done many before, and especially because it's over a video and not in class. How did you find it? Where would you put yourself on the learning pit? Have you improved from where you put yourself on when you built the 6 times table? Do you think you're getting more confident at it? A huge well done, Year 4, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.